the same way you'd want to order an Uber or a Postmates. So, should we try it out?
Yeah.
Hopefully this works. Okay, maybe $200 is fine. That's enough to buy some eggs. So you just select the amount. I can tip my driver. I'll do $7 because I'm generous. It's going. And look at that. If you've used on-demand logistics apps, you'll be pretty familiar with how this works. I can see myself right there in San Francisco. The driver's on their way, and estimated time of arrival, 7-Eleven. 10 minutes, that's pretty quick. So in the past, cash delivery was a service that some private bankers offered their high-end customers. It wouldn't work exactly like this though. The cash would be a much larger amount and would usually make its way to you in an armored vehicle. And also this was a very expensive service. There are also a lot of other incredible high-end services that private bankers offer exclusively to their high net worth clients while shutting out the rest of the bank's customers. Well, those days of shutting everyone out are coming to an end because we believe that banking doesn't have to be driving to a branch office and waiting in line to open up a joint savings account with a 0.4% interest rate. Banking shouldn't be spending half an hour on the phone with customer service just to approve a wire transfer. And banking definitely shouldn't be you at a teller window with all your IDs while the wealthier customers can text their private banker directly. So while I'm waiting for my cash to come in, let me introduce you to your third member of your financial team, your private banker. Maybe
All right. So Robinhood recently, if y'all didn't see the whole press conference they had, I think it was like last week, they unveiled some new stuff. Robinhood's always trying to change the game for investing and now banking. Okay, so what we saw here was their CEO demonstrating their new, basically it's like a Uber or DoorDash service for money. So as he was saying in the past, you had to be someone very wealthy if you wanted to get money delivered to you, and you had to have some type of private banking. But now he's trying to make that accessible to more people, which I think in theory is a good idea. It's a good idea if it actually can get to you that quick, and you can just order some money, order some cash instead of having to risk going to an ATM and then getting that money back to your house, right? So I do think in theory it's a good idea. Now, will it kind of stop the crime? I don't know, because it kind of adds a new way to do the crime. If the money is coming straight from banks, there'll probably be some people who are like waiting out and watching to see if delivery drivers are pulling up, and maybe that could cause some trouble down the line. But I do think in theory it's a good idea, man. People were skeptical about Uber, about DoorDash, about all these different companies until they kind of took over the game. So I do think this is a service that will probably do pretty good. I think we're going to see other companies to, steal this idea and run with it as well. They're supposed to be given the access to the Robinhood banking app, because they're going to basically take the Robinhood credit card app and turn that into a Robinhood banking app. They're going to be giving access to that later this fall, I believe. And, I accidentally subscribed to a year of Robinhood Gold. So, I do have a little bit of money on Robinhood. It's not the main brokerage I use, but I got some money there because I was trying to sign up for just 1 month to they're giving out gold bars for deposits and stuff like that. So I put a little money in there to enter, and I accidentally signed up for a full year. It's like $50 for a year of Robinhood Gold. So when the banking comes out, I will also have Robinhood Gold still. So I will, try this service out, see how it works. And I live in a little bit of a smaller city, so I don't expect us to get access to like the money delivery service right away, rather than if you are in like New York, Houston, LA, Miami, you'll probably have access to it fairly quickly. But yeah, man, Robinhood always trying to change the game. They're always bringing new stuff to the market. As far as like Robinhood stockholders, hey, this might be a good thing for you as far as the private banking comes, because that means they are gonna have more people putting money into their Robinhood accounts and their Robinhood banking accounts, more people getting access to that Robinhood credit card, and hopefully that means the stock will go up from where it is now. And yeah, I do hold a little bit of Robinhood stock, not too much, but I did get in at a fairly good price. I think I got in somewhere around like $25. I'm not quite sure when I got into Robinhood stock, but yeah, man, I think it's good for the company. Who knows how practical it will actually be if you got a bunch of people out here getting money delivered, if there's going to be any type of way to make sure the delivery driver doesn't actually steal it, because we all know sometimes those DoorDash orders, sometimes they go missing, sometimes they go missing, sometimes they don't always make it to the location. Sometimes if you maybe your driver, you told them to meet you outside, and sometimes they just leave it outside for anybody to get. So it's gonna be very interesting. I think you do have to like sign for it and stuff like that. So they're gonna have some security and some type of way to make sure that you are able to actually get your money, because any losses, I'm assuming they're gonna be liable for. So yeah, man. Robinhood, mobile delivery, private banking. They did unveil some new AI stuff they have coming to their app as well. So that's going to be interesting to see. Let me know down in the comments. Are you using Robinhood? Do you plan on using Robinhood? Have you received your credit card yet? Are you still kind of part of that crowd? That it's a big crowd too of people who don't trust Robinhood after the stuff that happened during the whole GameStop era, and there's been other little mishaps Robinhood has had on the app, whether people not being able to buy or sell during certain times. Have you used some of the new features? I know they have futures trading on there now. They got a lot of different things in the app now. They got the desktop trading platform also. Yeah, man, let me know what you think about Robinhood down in the comments below, man. As always, love y'all. I'm out.